So we can sit quietly for a few minutes before beginning the day. All of the residents here get a 2-week solitary retreat at some point during the Vasa. And I finished mine maybe 3-4 days ago. And during the last few days of that solitary retreat, the theme that came up for me was that of space. Paying attention to both visual space and then space in the mind. And two particular reflections, lots of things came up, but one is just to pay attention to informal meditation. Paying attention to, so paying attention to the breath, but then is one paying attention to the breath in a way that is spacious? Does the mind feel like are you holding on to the breath in a way that you're just, grabbing it and trying to, such that the mind is actually uncomfortable? Or does one cultivate space, being aware of the object, being aware of the space? And during the retreat time, I worked with letting the object change as the routine of the day changed, whether the object was the breath or the footsteps or eating my meal or going through the meal line, and letting the space just the space in the mind stays the same. And I think I had an inclination this was quite useful, but then that was confirmed when I came off retreat, because something I'd noticed that I hadn't seen before was just in interacting with other people. I noticed that sometimes someone will come to me and they'll say something that I don't quite like, and I'll get very tense very fast. And I'll respond in a snappy way and regret what I said. And other times they'll do the same thing, and I won't have a problem with it at all. And that's frustrating, because I'd like to consistently do the latter and not the former. And one of the challenges is you try to set an intention. I'm going to be nice to people today. But that's actually a challenge. I haven't found that it's a good intention, but I haven't found it so useful, because I forget it pretty fast. But if the mind is spacious and someone comes to you and say complains about something that you do, it's like, oh, okay, wow, that person's probably really hurting. Maybe they're having a bad day. And the response is empathy rather than defensiveness. And so this spacious mind is really very much worth cultivating. Okay. So at least for me, that's just a direction and practice that seems to be quite valuable. And I just thought I would share that with people, and just wishing everyone a spacious mind today.